here to learn how to coexist, how to co-create, and how to learn to live and work together. However, it's easier said than done. So, more importantly, we need to learn how. How to give all youth a cross-cultural education. It is a topic for our next speaker. She is Assistant Director of the Stevens Initiative from Aspen Institute. Let's welcome Maysam Ali to the stage.
Thanks, Gloria, and thank you to the WISE team for hosting such an important forum. I'm really honored to be here. We heard in today's talks and the talk just now from Vishanka about the dangers of a post-truth world, about the attack on the global, the rise of new tribalism, and the importance of cross-cultural learning. I wanted to talk to you about one specific way that we're supporting cross-cultural education and why it's important not just for a better society, but also for the economy. Employment reports talk to us about a fast-changing job market. There are estimates that half of existing jobs today will no longer exist by 2030. The most desirable skills of those future jobs are cognitive, problem-solving, and interpersonal, among others. The WISE statistics show us that 1 in 4 employers globally cannot find the talent that they need to recruit for existing jobs, which creates a huge skills gap and further exacerbates this unemployment problem. But skills are not the only thing that students are missing. They are also missing experiences and exposure. If you look at the US student population, you'll find that only a small fraction of students, undergraduates, travel abroad. And of that small number, a tiny, tiny fraction, 2%, and it's actually getting lower, goes to the Middle East and North Africa. Likewise, in the UK, that number is 6% of the student body from this part of the world. In Europe, it's no more than 15%. When you look at this region, you will also find that very few people travel abroad. The number ranges between 0.1 and 1.8%, and that is with heavy investment from governments. So there's a big opportunity here for a kind of program that combines technology, learning, and cross-cultural collaboration. And that is where the idea of the Stevens Initiative was born. Essentially, what this program is an international effort to support global competence for young people by expanding international collaborative learning, online learning, and we refer to it as virtual exchange. The program honors Ambassador Chris Stevens, who, as many of you know, was tragically killed while doing a job that he loved, serving as US Ambassador to Libya. Ambassador Stevens started his career he started as an exchange student, he served as a Peace Corps volunteer in Morocco, and later served in Riyadh, Damascus, Jerusalem, and other posts. He loved the Arab world, and he wanted to build bridges to it, and that is the legacy that we seek to honor. So how does it work? I'll tell you the story from one of our projects. This is Shama. Shama is a high school student in a town called Amrawa, which is at the Syrian-Jordanian border, 4 hours away from Amman, closer to Syria, actually, than it is to the capital of Jordan. Town of about 10,000 people. Most of the girls in Amrawa do not have the opportunity to pursue higher education or to study foreign languages. Sam took the class, and it opened up a world of opportunities for her. She wanted to pursue higher education. She worked on her English skills, and she applied for an exchange program. 2 months ago, she was the first person representing her village in the US. Her class is one of tens that we connected with tens of classrooms in Kentucky in the US. And this is Heather from Green Up, Kentucky. That town is also a town of about 40,000 people. It's mostly agricultural. The closest metropolitan area to Green Up is about a 2-hour drive. Heather talks about how both her community and the Jordanians have a close connection with the land. They love horses, and of course, they're all on Snapchat. The program inspired her to share the message with her family. Don't be quick to judge, especially if these are people you've never met. People from her community rarely ever leave their towns, not even to go to the capital of their state or let alone of the country. And that is why we go to them. In fact, when we look at our program, 3/4 of the students in the Middle East and North Africa and more than 90% of all US secondary participants attend public schools. Of those American students, half attend schools that service families or students from low-income families. At least 1/4 of MENA participants attend rural schools. We're also reaching refugee communities in Lebanon, Jordan, and Turkey. As you may know, for refugees, there's a much higher percentage of being out of school. Some estimates are 5 times more likely. When we don't find them in schools, we go to them in youth centers, in their community centers, and we offer them an opportunity to find a peer online and learn new skills together. So what are the results that we're seeing? First, increased knowledge not just of the other, but also of the self, and a change in behavior. You'll see in this example a US participant talking about how the media made Muslims seem extreme, unrelatable, but of course, after doing virtual exchange, they learned they were human beings. Likewise, a MENA participant talked about how they shared this message with their family. They were able to pass it on, and so we see a multiplier effect. The second thing is an increased acquisition of skills that are in demand by the labor market. We're talking about cross-cultural communication. We're talking about problem solving, digital skills, media literacy and analysis, important for a post-truth world, foreign language, self-confidence. Students reported skills that are too numerous to count here, but it was really great to see that they were benefiting from these programs. Through the support of our partners, public-private, this is a public-private partnership, so we have both foundations and governments investing in this effort. Through the hard work of 23 organizations that are grantees of the initiative, we now reach approximately 30,000 students in 18 countries and 31 American states, and this is all happening in under 3 years. Our projects look different in each country, and each community actually. Some are run by NGOs that work with middle schools and high schools. Some are run by universities. Some involve real-time communication. Others are asynchronous. Some include an in-person element to enhance the virtual component. All of them include online collaborative interaction, teacher training, and a commitment to reach underserved communities. We're able to do this work because of the support of our partners, people who believe in the idea, supported in many different ways, teachers, parents, policymakers, and others, and of course, young people. If you're interested in this program, please visit our website to learn more. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you.